Welcome to the announcements. I have not been on here for a couple of weeks, so I apologize for that. I am trying to get back to it. What I need some more special guests. So if you would like to be on the announcements with me, just let me know and we'll get together and we'll decide what we want to talk about, and we will record some announcements. Today's date, October 21st, 2024. Upcoming events for me, OLE, and as many of you know, that is the Outdoor Leadership Experience. That's an activity I do every fall where I go out and work with new leaders on just becoming better versions of themselves. We go out into the woods, we get lost, we do some team building initiatives, and really it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but it is a life-changing experience. And so for me, that is a real time of self-reflection and self-renewal. And that's something I'm going to get to here in a minute, is talking a little bit about self-renewal. Joke of the day: what do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. It's funnier when there's other people here to laugh at my jokes, even if it's fake. Weird facts: McDonald's serves spaghetti in the Philippines. The mixed spaghetti, meat sauce, pasta comes with a side of McDo, fried chicken. This sounds too tasty to be considered one of our weird fun facts. That's what I got off the internet. And I do know it's true that they do serve different things at different McDonald's. I was in China, and they actually had a side of corn you could get. I've been places where you can get grits, with your breakfast. So I don't think that's that weird. All right, skipping the Mount Rushmore because I don't have anyone here to do that with me. Quote of the day: some men and women make the world better just by being the kind of people that they are. And I don't know who said that quote. I took it out of a piece that I'm going to look at here in a minute with you. My topic today is going to be a little bit about renewal. So I'm going to read through something from a book called Self-Renewal. It's the introduction, so it's just kind of a base thing. And the author is John Gardner, and John Gardner is in a bookstore, and some girl says, the truth is that our society and everything in it is in a state of decay. He says, decay is hardly the word for what is happening to us. We are witnessing changes so profound and far-reaching that the mind can hardly grasp all the implications. With respect to most of these events, space exploration is a spectacular example. We are not just passive observers, but are helping to produce the changes. That is a story of dynamism, not deterioration. He goes on to say, yet no one can fail to see in some segments of our society the dry rot produced by apathy, by rigidity, and by moral emptiness. Only the blind and complacent could fail to recognize the great tasks of renewal facing us in government, in education, in race relations, in urban development, in international affairs, and most of all, in our minds and our hearts. And I really thought that was a hard-hitting passage because he just basically calls it all out. And the thing is that he wrote that in 1963. So not a lot has changed in 60 years. So I just thought that was pretty good. And I'll read a little bit more from him in a minute. I got lots of tabs going on. So self-renewal. Self-renewal is improving continuously, never stop learning and improving, take time to refresh and rejuvenate. And that's kind of what got me on this, because I'll be going to my outdoor leadership experience. So find something for yourself that helps you to rejuvenate and to just kind of get better. And a lot of that comes down to motivation. And we all have gifts that we use, and some of us are pretty good at teaching. But would you believe that you have gifts and possibilities that you don't even know about? It's true. We're just beginning to recognize now that even those who have had every advantage and opportunity unconsciously put a ceiling on their own growth, underestimate their potentialities, and hide from the risk that growth involves. Don't be afraid of risk. Renew yourself, get out there, learn and grow. When A leader is stopped, how's the quote go? When a leader is through learning, they're through. I think is how it goes. So always continue to grow and learn. Motivation, we get asked all the time, what is your why? I've even heard that that's kind of become cliche, and that there's TikTokers out there that make fun of administrators who do that activity with their staff. But it's important. It's important to know our motivation. And while the way we go about it might need to be updated, it's still an important question. What is your motivation? So another quote that I have from Robert Madu is, a career is what you get paid to do. A calling is what you were made to do. And I know most of my teacher friends were made to be teachers, and it's just really hard right now. And it seems like, everything's against you, but renew yourself, rejuvenate yourself, take some time, and I don't know, just refresh. I always like to end the announcements with a quick launch. You have value, you have impact, and what you're doing matters. And if you would like to be with me on the announcements, just let me know. And these were short, but get out there and rejuvenate, refresh, and renew yourself.